Hello, you. Seymour here with a weekly update. Weekly update, of course, at home, because everything's at home at the moment. Um, uh, you always seem to love it when we give you kind of behind the scenes about how we do the business stuff. And MAGFAST is continuing full steam ahead would not be accurate, but with considerable steam throughout the crisis at the moment. I thought you might like to just see the thing we've done here, spinning around here, which is a homemade. It's very rough. A little homemade studio have for recording videos and things. The first thing, the first tip I have for you is don't only have the light behind you. So let me turn on one of the lights in front over here. I'll show you this light in a minute because it's pretty cool. But I think with that, yeah, you'll be able to see me well enough. Because what do we do videos for? Obviously, when we talk about the products and display them, weekly updates we've not traditionally done in here, but I think we're going to double down on the weekly updates, and I will start to do them from here with better graphics and that kind of thing. As I've explained before, doing these updates all the time, and we haven't been great about them for the last few weeks, but we've done 130 of them now, or something like that, and they actually wind up taking a big lot of time. Some people say, yeah, you shouldn't do that. You should be focused on the products. But we are very focused on the products, but we also promised to do the updates. So join us for the updates if you like. Don't if you don't. We promise to do them, so we're gonna keep on. Anyway, so here's the little studio, and for anyone who's having to do work from home, is at a loose end and wants to make some videos and so on, I'll take you around just the one or two things we've done here. As I say, it's very rough, but it's been done for a few hundreds of dollars, and it's capable of doing quite good stuff. So the first thing is the thing behind me here is just a roll of green paper. I got it a while back ago from, I forget the exact amount, but I think it was something like $50 from Amazon or something. It's a long roll of green paper, and in pretty much these days any editing software you can replace the green with a background of your choice. So if I come down here, I can just go and change the background and bring it back again. So that's a good basic thing to do. We've also done in here, we have suspended a whole load of packing blankets. Again, you can get 10 for $80 or something online. You hang these around and it makes a huge difference to the quality of the sound. The sound isn't perfect yet. I've actually got some more work to do on it. Also got some very cheap old like carpet segments just stapled up on the ceiling. And those of you who are sound engineers will tell that there's more to be done in here, but it's a lot less echoey than it was before. And I've also got these things. This is actually some insulation material. And you take this off, and here, listen to this. If I speak to you like this, and then I put this up against my voice, you can hear that it absorbs it much more. So we're going to hang some more of this stuff on the walls, all of which is helps to give you slightly more of a pro sounding setup. I've also got this kind of semi homemade business going on here. You can see this is just a 1 yard ruler from Home Depot, cut in half, a couple of bolts on it to suspend a cheap, I want to say $60 microphone, video micro. Rode microphones, Rode Video Micro here. I'm not on it at the moment. I'm on the little microphone on my laptop. But this thing, to my ears, it produces a pretty high quality pro sound. So we're using that when we want to record little promotions and things like that. Cheap LED lights down here. Cheap LED lights up there. As I say, we've accumulated all of this over the years, but it's probably in the high hundreds. And you don't need all of it. A lot of the bits and pieces here, as I say, I think for $50 you can make a little difference, but for a couple of $100, I think you can make quite a difference. The other thing I was just going to point out here is this thing. Again, under $100. What brand is it? Neewer, 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 and it's a ring light. And ring lights have this fantastic. Now you haven't got much to work with this face here, but ring lights are generally quite flattering because they, first of all, you can put the camera in the middle. I'll show you how we do that in a minute. But the ring lights, the camera's in the middle here, right? So the ring light is around that, and it gives this kind of softer light that kind of fills in. As I say, my face is 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 pretty rough, but it tends to be more flattering and kind of softer. We've actually got more lights. I've got a couple of them are not switched on here. These guys up here. But what I wanted to show you, I don't know how well you can see in here. Maybe if I come in on the side, is do you see this thing again? Under $100 is a reflective glass piece, and you can see we've got a mini iPad here. You can put any. This is a really old mini iPad we had lying around. It's about 6 or 7. I think it was one of the very first ones, about 6 or 7 years old. And you can hook that up to a computer, and reflecting off the glass here, if you have to have a script or something, you can do that. And when I do these for you weekly, I just talk to you as I would in a normal conversation. But sometimes, if there's particular information we need to convey or whatever, we can write a script and can just run it up on there. And then behind there, sorry, this stuff is in the way. Behind there, can you see? Is just a regular old SLR camera, the kind that you've probably, you may have, or you may know someone who has. Nothing special, nothing expensive at all. What else have we got to show you here? Oh, look at my crazy system for holding these blankets up. Just cheap bits of timber. These were like $1 each, so a couple of bucks each. So one along there, and then this one is all bent down to the floor. Can you see? And I'm just using that to hold this up, because pinning and screwing onto the ceiling was such a nuisance. So this can, if I were to grab this, if I were to grab that and pull it, the whole thing would fall down. But it's quite effective at holding this up. And we've just got blankets to say one packet. I've just got one packet of packing blankets, and that was it. Green. Those cheap shelves we had lying around anyway. And the one other thing I got, how can I show you this? Is I got this sort of standing table thing here and put a white towel on the top of it. This little thing I was just using to hold my laptop up to talk to you just now. In fact, I'll put it back on there now. But this, the white towel reflects up a little bit, absorbs a bit more sound, but by having a standing table, I can present in front of the camera like this, and I can have the models. Here's your beautiful stuff. Look, with the fingerprint on the back and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, what else to tell you about? Just, got my nice models and everything here. So progress continues. Signed off on final engineering diagrams for life and extreme and air just within the last couple of days. Please, we'll have those prototypes soon. And we can't wait to get these. They're just going to be beautiful, these things. I can't wait to get them in your hands. It's been a long journey, as I've said to you many times before. And of course, everything that's going on in the world has not helped. But I have been pleased how the teams here and over there have managed to keep on going. We consider ourselves to be extremely fortunate. I hope, I'm recording this knowing that some folks who are watching this are going to be less fortunate than we are. If you're one of them, my heart goes out to you, and I wish you great and good fortune from here on out. Okay, so love from everyone here at MAGFAST. Thank you so much for being part of our family. We'll see you soon.